This is a short video on how to reference an image in APA 7 style. The most common image reference type we're likely to see in student work is referencing an image taken from a book, a website, or another published source. In those cases, you're not so much referencing the image as you are referencing the source that it came from. See our other videos for instructions on how to find the details you need to reference a website, a book, a journal, or any other source you may have taken an image from. So in the example on the slide here, this picture of a cat on a shelf was taken from a website called How to Make DIY Cat Shelves. So that's what I've actually used as my reference rather than the image directly. In terms of how to include the reference, the best way to do it is to put the in-text citation in the image caption. So you'll see underneath the image it says Figure 2. This is an academic convention for labelling images throughout your work. A cat on a shelf, which is a description of what's in the image, and then in brackets I have O'Brien 2020, which is the in-text citation. I would then have the full reference to the website that the image was taken from at the end of my assignment in the reference list. The exception to this is where you're referencing a specific artwork. This is likely to be most common for students in our art and design related courses. In this example here, if I wanted to reference the Frida Kahlo painting, The Two Fridas, I would cite it actually as an artwork rather than, for example, citing a book that I'd scanned it from or the website I'd found it on. So to reference the specific artwork, you need the name of the artist, the year it was created, the title, the artwork format. So for example, this case, it's a painting, but it could be, for example, a sculpture, the museum or collection that it resides in, and the city that museum is in. Because there are a number of different ways of referencing images, artworks, and image collections, let's just have a quick look at what's available on the referencing guide. So if we scroll down to the reference builders, you'll see that there is a particular category for art, which will give you guides for how to reference a specific artwork, an artwork that's available online, exhibition catalogues, and actually a piece of art that you may have seen live at a specific exhibition. On each of these you'll find examples of what you need to include, what the in-text citation and the reference should look like, and a reference builder to help you put the correct elements in and put them in the right order for you. If I go back to the list of guides, we also have advice on referencing particular images. So that will include how to reference illustration, image or photograph from a book, from an online collection, or from a website. Remember that if you're ever unsure on how to find the particular referencing guide that you need, you can always use the search button in the top left of the screen. So if I know I wanted to reference an image from Pinterest, for example, I could type in Pinterest into the box and it would show me that there's information about that on the illustration, image and photograph from an online collection guide. If you need any further help or advice with your referencing, please get in touch, either by email, in person, or you can always book an appointment.